Hi folks, welcome back to the allotment. I thought I'd give you a wee update and a bit of a tour. Everything's really coming on now, so let's start at the beginning. So as you can see here, the comfy's starting to sort of die back now, but it's came and went, and it's really put on some growth. The borage that I sowed for seed, the bees are absolutely loving that, and that's a self-seeder. So the idea for that is that it will cover this entire area, so it'll be a nice bit to the beginning of the allotment. Same as these nasturtiums, I'm leaving them empty, so you'll have them, the nasturtiums on a bit of ground cover. We've got another one coming up there. This bit here, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It was covered up when I took it out. I took it up and that's where my garlic was, which didn't do brilliantly, but I'm not too sure what to do with that. Whether maybe just to cover it in flowers. Going along to the apple tree. But I have got a lot of bindweed to tackle. It's everywhere. I've removed a lot of it, but if you've ever experienced bindweed, you'll know yourself that you think you've got a lot out, and then turn your back for 2 minutes and it's back at you. And then we've got I think it was the third sowing of the Kelvin and Wonder peas. They've done really well at last. Well, that was after I worked out that the birds were getting milling the slugs, so they were netted up, but I've got high hopes for them. We've got plenty of pods coming there. This wee bit was covered with carpet and all, so as I say, I dug this and took the majority of the bindweed out. It's just stuck 3 leeks in there that I had in a pot. The leeks weren't there a great success. Hollyhock's still looking good. It's got a bit of bindweed growing up there, but I was going to stake it, and then when I seen the bindweed I thought, well, that'll be as good as a stake. Some nasturtiums there. That area over there, that's to be worked on. And then I've got these nasturtiums here. Again, I've been collecting seeds for next year to sort of spread them around the allotment. I've got this old bathtub. That's where my garlic's going to go. And the polytunnel. I lifted all my onions a couple of days ago. So yeah, that was a decent crop for a first year, I think. No knowing what nutrition was in the soil, etc. But for the next year I'll be feeding all the beds anyway, just to give them a bit of a boost. Tomatoes in here. It's fairly coming on now. These are a money maker that I grew for seed, so I'm well happy with them. Never grew tomatoes for seed before. Same with the cucumbers, and I've already had, I think, 3 off this one. There's another one there, just about ready to pick, and there's plenty more coming. Variety that's Marketmore, which you can grow in a polytunnel greenhouse, or you can grow it outside, which I'm just going to show you an example of an outside one. Carrots are still growing away. I don't know if there'll be anything there. Another couple of money makers. These have really been healthy, but I think that's because that pot I totally filled that with new compost, so I think there's plenty of feed in there. I have got some blight, but no in these, but I'll get to that in a minute. I mean, this is an outside, same as in the polytunnel, and look at the size of that. There's another one there, nearly ready. I mean, that's about perfect size for picking virtually, about 8-9 inches with Marketmore. You get the nicer flavour. So that's the pond, and that's the sort of makeshift structure I grew the cucumber up. The broad beans, the runner beans, after I think this was the third attempt. They're really gone for it now. Had a fair few pickings off of them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe about a kilo. And as you can see, there's plenty more to come. I mean, these are, I think they're, the variety's Lady Di. They're stringless, allegedly. You can grow them up to 12 inches long, but I like to pick them a wee bit smaller than that because I just think they're more tender. So the tomatoes I've got here, I did have a fair bit of blight shown on them. As you can see, they're beauties. So hopefully, I've never experienced blight before, really. So I've really put the leaves back, because in all honesty, I was letting these grow a wee bit wild. I wasn't going to put anything in here, and one of my allotment neighbours had a load of plants that were really leggy, to be honest, but it was kind of him to give me them, so I just thought, oh, I've got a space there, I'll put them in. So I just sort of left them to their own devices, but that's what happens, you end up with bloody blight. But fingers crossed we will get something, because now that they're growing, I wish now that I had sort of took the shoots out and thinned them out a bit more, but fingers crossed on that one. That was where the onions were. Still got to work in that bed. These are all coming out. I took a few out yesterday or the day before. There's more tomatoes there at the back. And the plum tomatoes by the looks of them. And then the big beef steaks. There's a load of them down there. So let's hope for the best with them. Pumpkin that I've got at the bottom of the sweet corn. That's now coming along there, and all the way along, and it's got to there. So I've never really grew pumpkins before. Well, I didn't actually grow that. It was I got it donated with another one of my lovely neighbours that had a spare one. The sweet corn, as you can see, it's starting to show tassels. Got double sweet corn there. Everybody had a real slow start. Things are growing, coming on, like they should be. But I suppose that's allotment life. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. I hope you're all doing well, had a nice weekend, having success in the gardens, etc. Be nice to hear your comments. As always, if you could like, comment, and more importantly subscribe, because that's sort of slowed up a wee bit, I would really appreciate it, and it would really help the channel. Okay, look after yourselves, speak to you again soon, bye.